In this video, I will be explaining how you can print out and piece together an Alaskan Patterns PDF pattern right from your home printer in either US letter size or A4 format. If you live in the US, you'll want to select US letter size, which is 8.5 by 11. So I want to print out this adult trapper's hat in a size medium. So I'm just going to go to File, Print, and that brings up my printer settings. Now I do not want to print out all 12 pages for my first printout. So I'm just going to go and select page 1 to be printed off first. I also do not need this in color, so I'm going to deselect color. And where it says double-sided, I want to make sure that is turned off because I do not want to print off these pages on double-sided paper. Now I'm going to go to paper size, and I'm going to select US letter, and then I'm going to go to scale, and I want to make sure that that is set to 100%. So now I'm ready to print off my first page. Okay, I just printed off the first page for my adult trapper hat PDF pattern. And as we take a look towards the bottom of this page, you'll notice a test square. So I just want to take my ruler and make sure that it was printed to scale. And it was printed to scale. Since it was printed to scale, I'll go ahead and I'll print off the rest of the pages for this PDF pattern. If it doesn't print to scale, you'll just want to go back to your printer settings and double check to make sure you set the scale to 100%. Alright, since the first page printed to scale, I went ahead and printed off the rest of the pages for the trapper's hat pattern. The second page, or A2, is just the pattern layout and shows what the pattern pieces will look like once they've been taped together. For the Alaska hat patterns, you only need to tape the pattern pieces together. You do not need to tape all the rows and columns together. I can now either cut and tape my pages together or fold and paste my pages together. I like to cut and tape. So I'm going to start with my first row, which is page A3 and A4. I like to cut along the solid black lines to the left of these pages first. So I'll go ahead and cut this one out. Then what I'll do is I'll tape page A4 to A3, matching up these registration marks, which are these circles, and our solid black line. So make sure that I get that all lined up, and I'll go ahead and tape those pages together. And I usually only need about a couple pieces of tape, but I'm going to go ahead and tape right there in the center as well. So what I'm going to do is, following this pattern layout, I'm going to go ahead and cut and tape the rest of these patterns. And once I get them all cut and taped, I'll go ahead and we can now cut out our pattern pieces. Another option for the PDF hat patterns is the AO size. If you don't want to mess with cutting and taping the pieces together, you can share the AO format with a local print shop that prints large format paper. The AO size for the Alaska hat patterns is 24 by 36 inches. There are 3 sizes in the adult patterns and 3 sizes in the children's. The benefits to choosing a PDF pattern over a paper pattern is you don't have to pay shipping and you don't have to wait for the pattern to arrive in the mail. You can also print off as many copies as you like. The PDF patterns are also half the price of the paper patterns. I hope you will consider trying out the Alaska Patterns PDF pattern.